I am so excited for today's video. I'm here at Fleet Feet in downtown Broken Arrow, right in the heart of the Rose District, and today I'm going to be getting properly fitted for running shoes. Now, Fleet Feet is a national chain, but they are locally owned and operated, and that's the case here, so I'm excited to support a local business while I'm getting myself some new running shoes. Fleet Feet has some really cool technology that I'm excited to show you guys, and you can go through the entire process with me. I really can't wait anymore. Let's go in. So I'm here at Fleet Feet in Broken Arrow with Blake. Blake was my outfitter today. I'm super appreciative of the time that he took to be very patient with me while I filmed, and he did a great job getting me an awesome pair of shoes. So he also agreed to sit here with me and answer just a few questions that I think might be helpful to you if you're just starting out on your running journey, and if you want to learn more about why it's so important to have really good running shoes.
Not everyone's feet are the same, and so what one person thinks might be best for you might actually hurt your feet more than what you're currently wearing.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yeah.
So what are some of the risks that come along with having shoes that don't fit properly?
The biggest thing is most people we find are wearing shoes that are too small for them.
Ooh.
And so as we're working out, our feet tend to swell up, and so we need that room to swell up. And if there's no room, then we lose our toenails, it gets kind of ugly and gets really painful. And then another reason is some people need a softer shoe, other people might need a firmer shoe. And if you're in one that is not for you, then it could cause some unnecessary injuries.
And could that have long-term consequences as well?
Could have really long-term consequences, yes.
Cool. So we don't want foot problems as we're getting a little older. We want to avoid that, so get properly fitting shoes. One of the really unique things about coming to Fleet Feet is you get this 3D scan of your feet.
So basically we have this little contraption. It's just a little machine that we have you stand on for about 20 seconds, and it takes a couple 3D pictures of your feet through some cameras that we have on it. And from there, we can see a bunch of cool stuff about your feet, like your raw foot size, and from there we can find your shoe size, and then your forefoot width, your arch height, and also your heel width. And then we also got a new type of scanner not too long ago where we have you walk on it, and it shows us where we're putting down pressure on our feet, how much pressure we're putting down, and where we might need a softer shoe in some areas, or some areas even a firmer shoe.
Okay, once again, I really want to thank Blake and Fleet Feet for allowing me to be in here with my cameras and random gear today. Blake was so patient, and I'm so excited to show you guys the shoes I got, which I will do in a minute here. But before I go, I wanted to ask one more question. If you had advice for anybody who was just getting started on their running journey, what would it be?
I would say kind of go at it like a baby taking their first steps. You don't expect a baby to be taking 20 strides as soon as they learn how to walk. It takes a long process, and running is a sport where it really excels in delayed gratification, meaning that it takes a long time to get really where you want to.
For those of you who have been following, you know that's been my experience, for sure.
So just ease into it. It's okay if you only go out for maybe 2 minutes a day. As long as you're starting somewhere and being active, that's perfect.
I love that. Anything that you can do to get started, it's gonna be good advice to me. Awesome. Well, thank you again so much for your time, Blake.
Yeah,
I
of course.
hope you enjoyed the experience as much as I did. And now it's time for me to show you guys the shoes that I got.
I'm not gonna lie, I am obsessed with this technology. I just thought this experience was so cool. And one of the nice things about Fleet Feet is when you're done, you get a link so you can come back and review your scan. It even will recommend shoes to you. If you click on the shop for shoes at Fleet Feet, it'll take you right to their website. So this was just really cool to come back and check out. I think the most shocking thing for me was that I needed a wide width shoe. I had a feeling they were kind of wide, but I had just been squeezing my feet into regular width shoes forever. But the measurements you can see are really, really informative. I think, seeing my instep height and how low it really was, again, I always knew I had flat feet. I just don't think I realized really how flat they were. You can also get insights into all of the different measurements that are taken: your heel width, ball girth, instep girth, heel to toe length. There's just a plethora of information in this 3D scan that can be so helpful when you are shoe shopping. If you're like me and you like shoe shopping online, honestly, shoe shopping is probably my least favorite shopping to do, and that's saying something because y'all know I love to shop. But being able to just come on here, have my exact measurements ready at my fingertips is going to be so helpful the next time I have to shop. If I don't go to Fleet Feet, which I definitely will again, it was such an awesome experience, then if I want to shop online for a specific brand, I'm able to do that with my measurements.
So the sneaker that I ended up with is the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 22. This is a super supportive shoe, and what's interesting is, as you saw in my scan, it indicated that I needed a wide width shoe, which, believe it or not, I've never purchased wide shoes in the past. So this is going to be a whole new experience. Now, in combination with these, I also got some custom fitted insoles, and that's going to give me that arch support that I don't currently have because my feet are so darn flat. And it's also going to give me more support as I'm running. So I'm very, very excited about these. I mean, the pink and purple, come on, this was a great recommendation by Blake. As soon as he asked me what colors I liked, I was like, well, if you got something pink, hit your girl up. And this is what he came back with, and I was like, yes, love it. I'm so excited to try these out tomorrow. So I ended up getting a little impatient. I was gonna wait until tomorrow for my regular workout to try out my new Brooks on a run, but I was sitting on the couch and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this now. So I'm on the little trail in my neighborhood, and I'm going to go ahead and time myself for a 1 mile run. I'm not gonna do like a whole full-blown workout or anything, just a simple mile, just to give these shoes a test. I can already tell just from the walk over here that this is gonna feel really good. My feet are feeling very, very good. I can feel a little bit of correction going on because I've been wearing the footwear that I've been wearing as long as I have. So there's going to be some adjustment there, but overall super comfortable fit, and I'm ready to test it out on a run. So here I go.
I would say that the biggest difference that I noticed on this run was my heel and my arches. That's where those insoles are really coming into play. They are supporting my very, very low arch and my heel, which is where I was kind of strike heavy. I noticed myself correcting my strike quite a bit, but not in a bad way, in a good way. I felt really, really good. My running posture felt good. These shoes have great shock absorption, and just overall I'm impressed, especially in the toe box area where I have had struggles with sneakers before.
I really hope that you enjoyed coming along for my visit to Fleet Feet. Another big thank you to Blake and also to April over at Fleet Feet for letting me come in and video and share my experience with all of my friends here on YouTube. If you found this video helpful, I would really appreciate it if you smash the like button, give it a share if you think you know somebody who might find it useful too. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button and the little gray bell. That way you get notifications every time I upload a new video, and you can follow along with my weight loss, health, and fitness journey. I appreciate you guys so much for checking out the video, and until next time, I will see you real soon.